Hey, what's up, guys? Car Down Pap in their video, and today I want to do my What If series. What if Naruto had two twin sisters? Part 22. So, in the last part, in part 21, we see mostly we go right into Naruto Shippuden there. Naruto comes back to the village there. He said he's home there. We see Naruto and Naruto actually greeting Naruto. They're like, wait, that's Naruto there and stuff. He sees everybody in the village there, like Hinata and stuff. They did the bell test there with Naruto. Naruto's first time doing the bell test there with Team Seven there. Um, so they mostly did the bell test there. Stuff plays out the same for the bell test. Um, mostly we get from Lady Tsunade there saying something about Guard getting taken by the Akatsuki there. Aruko wanted to go to this mission there, and Tsunade was actually saying no, he had to stay in the village there and stuff like that. And she's like, I want to go and stuff like to protect my brother and sister. So they let her go to the thing there. Mostly, they mostly were they get to the to the to it there. Guy's team was taking on Kisame, when Sakura and Granny Chio are taking on Sadari, and mostly taking on Sadari there, and also um, Naruto and Naruto were chasing after Datara there. Same, mostly Naruto and uh, Akashi were trying to stop Datara there. Mostly Akashi uses Kamui there, like he does in the original series, and mostly they put the things there. They saved Gara there, and he mostly gives his life there, and that's where part 21 ends. So, let's go into part 22. What if Naruto had two twin sisters? So, we have to start off with the we have to start off with the mostly the Sasuke. Mostly they're gonna try to get Sasuke again, the second time around. So uh, so mostly we see Donzo comes in there. We will see Donzo come in first, and mostly he's like well, Lady Tsunade and stuff like that. And he's like, what do you want, Donzo? That's what Tsunade was actually saying. He's like, well, it kind of looks like Team 7 is down a member there and stuff. She's like, what are you saying they're down a member? They already have a member. They have Naruto on their team there. Well, Naruto Uzumaki didn't even had a team there when she was first beginning there and stuff like that. And she's like, who? Why do you think? Why do you think Naruto Uzumaki actually has like a thing there and stuff like that, Donzo and stuff like that? That's what Donzo was at. Tsunade was actually saying and stuff. She's like, well, you need to let one of my apprentices on Team 7 there, and mostly knocking Naruto off. Mostly that really pissed off Tsunade there. She gets pissed off. She pounds the table. She's like, listen here, Donzo. I'm not gonna remove Naruto from the team there. When the third was in power there, she put her on this. She did put her on Team 7 there, and mostly have like a fourth member on their team there. He's like, well, I'm just gonna walk away and stuff like that. And mostly, um, we see Naruto, and Aruko. Mostly, Sai will still attack Naruto, and Aruko. There, he will still attack them and stuff. So technically, they're just hanging out and stuff like that. And then we see Sai coming in, and I'm mostly gonna was planning to take all three of you out there and stuff like that. And then technically Ruko punches Sai in the face there, and she's like, "Get out of here! We already have get out of here," and stuff like that. And then he's like looking, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna be on Team 7 there." he's like, and then Naruto's actually saying, she's like, I'm on that team there. She's like, you better get out, or I will hit you, I will kill you and stuff like that. That's what Naruto's actually saying to Sai. Sai flees because he was technically scared of Naruto there. He's like, good job, Naruto. And she's like, yeah, thanks, Naruto. Technically, I know I'm on your team there and stuff like that for it. Believe it and stuff like that. And mostly, that's what he was actually saying there and stuff, or she was saying there and stuff like that. And mostly, Naruto actually was talking to Naruto and Aruko was talking to Naruto and Naruto saying, why she was so clingy there and stuff like that. And Naruto was like, why you been watching over us and stuff like that. She's like, don't worry about it. You're my brother and sister. I want to protect you and stuff like that. That's what Aruko was actually saying and stuff like that to Naruto and Naruto. Like, why and stuff like that. And mostly she didn't really want to give out the real reason why and stuff like that. Mostly she kind of hinted there. She's like, well, technically you do have the nine tails inside of you, and mostly that's mostly something there I might want to protect you guys from and stuff like that. And technically she really wants to bait out the Akatsuki there because technically the Akatsuki is trying to go after the Telebeasts and stuff. So we go into the mission to find Sasuke there. So technically, mostly we see Kabuto or Nagato was mostly on Team 7 there. He's mostly a replacement for Akashi for the time being when Akashi's technically recovering from the hospital there. So Nagato was actually saying, he's like, this is Team 7 there and stuff. Naruto Uzumaki, and Sakura are known, huh? Then he's like, my name is Captain Yagato and stuff like that. Mostly they will go to the mission there and stuff. Mostly Danzo does send Sai there to scout him out there. Mostly scout out Naruto, and mostly scout out Team 7 there. But also Ruko was on his trail. She's like, what the heck this guy is doing there? Why he's following my brother and sister there? I need to keep my eye out on him. So mostly stuff plays out the same with the Kabuto going to the bridge there. But mostly we see Itachi first, and he's like, what are you trying to go after my... He's like, Naruto and Naruto, please come with me and stuff like that. That's what Itachi was saying. And then he's like, and then Sakura's like, I'm gonna let you. And mostly Sakura was just stepping up here, and she's like, I'm not gonna let you take them and stuff. He's like, whoa, why are you you're trying to offend both of them and stuff like that? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna offend both of them no matter what there. And then he's like, it's pretty pointless there. Sasuke already turned into a rogue ninja there. This is what Itachi was actually saying. He's like mostly he turned into a rogue ninja and stuff like that. And then he's like, mostly I know what you're trying to do there and stuff like that for it. So, and he's like, mostly learn this there. You're not gonna get Sasuke back and stuff like that. That's what Itachi was actually saying, and crows fly and stuff like that for it. And then they go to the bridge there. I'm gonna say it plays out the same like I did in my last What If there, where technically Naruto goes insane there, and he's like, mostly Nagato gets exposed there and stuff like that. He's like, well, Nagato mostly exposed them. He's like, and then Naruto, and Naruto and Sakura coming in action. They're like, we're not gonna let them hurt you and stuff like that. And then he's like, oh yeah, and stuff like that for it. In the meantime, there, Sai was in the bushes, and then Aruka was like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, I'm mostly spying." And she's like, "You're really trying to spy on my brother and my sister's team there? Why?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know about this," and stuff like that. That's what Sai was actually saying there to Narco. She's like, "Bull crap," and mostly she's like, "I can take you, you're on," and stuff like that. So technically, she's like, um, mostly taking on Sai. Mostly, they go somewhere else. Narco and Sai were gonna battle out. Yeah, Ruko and Sai were gonna battle it out. So technically, we go into the Kami Bridge. Naruto turns into his foretell state there, and stuff like that. Sakura gets hit there. Mostly previously my last what if there. Naruto or Aruko technically hugs Naruto there and stuff, and mostly revert it back there, saying she's like, don't do this, Naruto, and stuff like that, and he mostly revert back, mostly kicking Orochimaru's ass. Orochimaru and Kabuto flee. That still happens. But the fight against Sai versus Aruko there. So no, so technically, she's like, "This is pointless. I have to fight somebody in my own village there." He's like, "Yeah, bring it on." And mostly Sai does the Super Beast Scroll. He's like, "Take this Super Beast Scroll." And most of the tiger Super Beast Scroll comes at Narco. She's like, "Ugh." She's like, "Dang." She's like, "How am I gonna fend this off?" Shadow Shuriken Jutsu. And then mostly trying to cut all. She's like, "I need to knock out all his things with my Shadow Shuriken Jutsu there." So technically, she does her Shadow Shuriken Jutsu, trying to cut all the papers there. So I try to hit her with the thing there. She's like, "Yeah." She's like, She's like, mostly she does her Rasengan gun. She's like, "Take this, Rasengan!" Boom, and it's like gets knocked all the way back into the tree there. She's like, "That takes care of you," and stuff like that. Mostly Sai's knocked the fuck out for the time being. He is knocked the fuck out because she hit him with the Rasengan pretty hard and stuff, and she hits him with the Rasengan pretty hard there and stuff. I might see that happen. There. And then mostly Ruko was mostly trying to go after Sasuke also with it. Mostly they get to the cage or the thing there. Mostly they're trying to find where Sasuke was and stuff like that. Mostly they're trying to find Sasuke and stuff like that, and then mostly and then Sakura runs out, and then you hear freaking Sasuke was actually saying Sakura, and then she's like, Sasuke and stuff like that, and then mostly we see Naruto and Naruto come out, and he's like, Naruto, what are you guys doing here? And stuff like that. He's like, and then Naruto's like, "We're gonna bring you back to the village." And then Naruto's like, "Yeah, we're gonna bring you back to the village there." And he's like, "I abandoned that village. Why in the heck I want to come back there?" And stuff. Mostly, Ruko comes out of mostly Ruko gets there when stuff happens there, but mostly Naruto's like turning like mostly into the Nine Tails form and stuff like that. Mostly they put the sword. Sasuke put the sword right into Naruto's back. Ruko's like coming right at him, and Narco comes right at him, and then out of nowhere, Ruko just pops out of nowhere, and both of them pull the kunais right at Sasuke's neck. They're like, "If you kill him, we will kill you," and stuff. And he's like, "Huh. Oh yeah, Aruko, why you came here also?" And so if he's like, "You're trying to fool my plans," she's like, "Back off, jackass!" And and he's like, "Pleasure." And then mostly he appears there. Mostly Orochimaru and Kabuto come out of the fray and actually was saying, "Oh, it's time to go, Sasuke," and stuff like that. That's what Orochimaru was actually saying. And then mostly, technically, Sasuke was about to leave there and stuff. And then they're like, "Sasuke!" And then Naruto was actually saying, "Sasuke, there. We need to bring you back," and stuff like that. "We need to bring you back to the village." And mostly technically walks off. He's like, they're like, "Damn it! we failed again there and stuff like that. And then Naruto was like, yeah, we failed again. And then Naruto was like saying, guys, he's not worth it. Why are you going after him and stuff? He's like, you don't know Naruto and stuff like that. And mostly about Naruto there, she kind of noticed like how a teammate, mostly Team 7 was mostly affected. Naruto, and Sakura were technically affected by Sasuke technically leaving and stuff like that. And then they're like, damn it, and stuff like that. How we're going to bring him back there and stuff like that. So technically, they go back to the village there. And they said something about it. Mostly, we do see something with Sai. We do see someone with Sai there getting his ass kicked by Aruko there. And then he's like, mostly this is what he said to Donzo there. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry, Master. I failed there and stuff. He's like, it's not your fault there. They didn't want us to be on their team. That's fine by me. But you did try to do your best there and stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what Donzo was actually saying to Sai there. He's like, we need to try again later and stuff like that. So and then he's like, right. So that's where the what if ends there. So yep. Comment, rate, and response to Toots Burrows. We like Love Burrows. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification once you uploads in my live streams. Comment, response to Toots Burrows. Like her out, and her peace.